this particular young lady came to me in the days when I used to be active on social media. So she reached out to me and said, please, I have something confidential to share with you. I said, okay. This is about 3-4 years ago. That's why I can share it now. And the mentorship has long ended. So yeah, I'm not even going to mention her name to protect her identity and all that. But she said, I don't know if I can quote her exactly the way she said it, but to paraphrase it, she was sexually addicted. Like she's a sex addict. She said, please, I'm a sex addict. I know this sounds so weird, telling you this since you considering the fact that you're a preacher, but I really need help. I'm tired. As it stands now, I've already hooked up with a guy that I'm going to meet this night. I mean, these are some guys that are so out of my own liking. Some of them I don't even like them. But because I can't help it, I can't go a day without having sex. I just have to tell them to wait for me, or that we should meet somewhere, and so that they can just that urge can just be satisfied by men. I'm addicted to men. And I was lost for some minutes because it came as a gunshot. I have all my life as a relationship mentor to people. I've never encountered such a case. So that was like the first time, and it came, like I said, like a gunshot. But yes, I would love to end that story there and just go ahead and give the admonition that I intend to give with this podcast. I don't know if you are this girl. Probably you are right now that person, whether a girl or a guy, regardless of the gender, but you are in this girl's shoe, and you honestly can tell yourself that Nkim, Ikena, Lara, Kim, whatever is your name, you are addicted to sex and you can't help it. It's at least once in a week you must have it with somebody, or twice, or every day. There are some guys that can't sleep alone anymore. It is now a taboo for them to sleep alone one day. That one day just passed and they share their bed only to themselves. It is a huge problem now. They must go out, reaching out to some persons that they have not even spoken to for like 2-3 months. How are you? All this is just to create an arrangement and an atmosphere, an occasion that will bring about a meeting, a hookup in their house, or maybe a brothel, a motel, or a hotel. You understand that? So it is now a thing of concern. If this is you, bring your ear closer. Let me tell you what to do so that you can come out. Have you heard about the person of the Holy Spirit? Nah, I'm sure you've heard that. You've heard about him a 1,000 or even 1,000,000 times. Your pastor, your youth fellowship leader, they always talk about him, but somehow you just cannot connect to him. You and him, though, you seem not to be compatible, even though you've tried to reach out to him and all that. The Bible referred to that person, the person of the Holy Spirit, as the helper, as your helper. And you know what helper means? Helper means you need help. For somebody to be called helper, your helper, it means there is a help. There is a need in your life that you need help with. That is why he's called a helper. You cannot, I repeat, do the work of the Holy Spirit for him. God has been patiently waiting for you to listen to this podcast so that he can meet you at the place of surrender. And that day is today. Surrender your strength, your effort. You have been trying so hard to see. You will not stop it. I don't know. They have been petting you with the word. I want to shoot it at you like raw as it is. You cannot stop it. In the next 10 years, if I come, you will still tell me that you have escaped with countless men. So many of you don't even know your body count presently. You are seriously in a huge mess. Only the Holy Spirit can save you. How then do you connect with him? Let me tell you something. Do you have a best friend you usually confide in? Hope you know that you usually, before you even confide in your best friend, you usually have this belief or this trust system that have been built inside of you, that this person is going to or is capable of giving you a good advice or at least a consolation, that you need at that very moment. That's the same thing with the Holy Spirit too. I want to give you a secret route out of that problem. Begin to talk to the Holy Spirit every day, like before you sleep. Make sure it's every day. Don't miss a day, even though it's for 5 minutes. Darling Holy Spirit, I am perversed, I am addicted, I love women so much, I love sex so much, I cannot do without it. It has become a problem. Can you help me? Please do help me. Help me, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord, help me. Every day. Tell him I can't do it on my own. I have tried and my strength has failed me. And as you continue with that, also join Matthew chapter 8 verse 1 and 2 to help build your faith. I want to hope that one day you will return testifying. Drop a comment in the comment section if this blessed you, and I'll reach out to you. God bless you. See you in the next podcast. Brother Just.